Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. My name is Roy. Oh, what's up 1C3? Welcome back. Welcome to the chat. Today we are shiny hunting Drampa. Man, it is good to be here. I'm excited to be getting Drampa finally. Oh, let me make sure I check this real quick. That's true. Okay. All right, so it should be morning. And it's not. Dang it. Oh my gosh. It's afternoon. Why is it afternoon? Okay, we got to get it to be morning. So let's head back to this ladder over here. And we'll hop in and get... Let's check these guys out. We'll hop in and get Drampa to start showing up again. 1C3, how have you been, man? It's been like a couple weeks since I first met you. How are things going? Okay, we're on our way to the bench. I do need to put a Pokemon that could battle on my team, because right now I've got a couple of shiny Eevees. Maybe we could evolve. I know I wanted to have one be Flareon and one be Umbreon. So maybe we could evolve these guys. We've got Umbreon in a level ball, and we've got the Flareon, the Eevee that would be Flareon in like the fast ball for those colors, to get the right colors. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, hopefully today is an awesome day. We got plenty of shinies yesterday. Surprisingly, we had Eevee show up a couple times, which that was awesome. Even one of the Eevees ended up showing up in the fog too. But we're in a pretty cool spot. Like, there's Absol right here, Drampa, Cleffa, Clefairy, and I think Clefable show up down during the night, which is something we could probably check on more often. But yeah, we get Kangaskhan. It's gonna be nice to have multiple Kangaskhan for if anybody wants a Mega Kangaskhan to be shiny. That's gonna be nice to have. Oof, oof. There's Drampa. Okay, let's reset for the morning, and then we'll once Furfrou shows up, we'll go back to the bench and make it morning. So yeah, I think we've got a good like 10ish, 15 minutes ish to get before Furfrou can show up. So that should get us some decent shinies in this area. One of the things that we haven't gotten from here yet is Audino, because we're only going during the day. So I think Cleffa and Clefable or Clefairy would be the last ones to try and get. But I think once we get Drampa, we're gonna go straight to try and get Dratini. So that's gonna be where we're working. Oh, I meant to put this in the chat too. There we go. That's gonna have a link to my Discord for the Riolu camp, and that's a good spot for people to see what I'm up to. And I usually say good morning and talk about when I'm gonna go live, and that's kind of been on a weird schedule. So on Wednesdays and Thursdays recently, I've been going to see my my fur nephew, and so we posted some pictures of him in the community page on my channel. I've got him the pictures that I took of him on Discord, and he's just so gosh darn cute. So I put a picture of him and said, "Is this my new favorite Pokemon?" So I was thinking about chaos, and chaos is definitely a choice. People are chaotic sometimes, and that's you can do that. I've definitely gone away from that in my lifetime, and I don't choose that anymore. So sorry, I'm having an interesting conversation with somebody who is very important to my life and things like that. And I was thinking about Socrates, and I think that's kind of where some of the philosophy stuff is coming in, because like I listened to somebody today talk about the life of Socrates. And so, in Athens, Greece, he used to talk to people and ask every day, like, what is happiness? What is happiness to you? Or, he'd ask philosophical questions to people, because I think he had himself figured out at a pretty young age, and I think he had a mind for trying to figure other people out too. And I've gotten to a point in my life where, at least for the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, I've been trying to internalize and dig deep on who I am. And so it's been cool discovering values, like what values I find important and things like that. So I've been on a bit of a journey that way. And it's kind of cool because I feel like some of those values give me an excuse to enjoy the things that I want to enjoy. Because I mean, what else would be important for life if not to just enjoy yourself, right? So I think having an understanding, like what is it? There's a pretty cool quote from a philosopher, is like, know thyself, right? Know who you are. So yeah, if you get to know what you want out of life and who you are, and you get to decide the values that you choose to live by. And one of the practices that I've been talking about recently is like going before I go to bed, asking myself like, hey, what values did I live in today? And I don't always have the best answer, but on the days that I do, that's part of like an excitement for growth. So I do love that and get excited for that. So yeah, that's kind of some of the stuff that's been on my mind. But yeah, it's kind of cool having a lot more self-confidence and things like that. So I was talking to somebody before we talked about Socrates. We were talking about like just being invested in independence. Like, I don't like to be tied to rules that just don't really make sense to me. And somebody was talking to me about Pokemon yesterday, and their viewpoint is really heavily based on the critical, the gamer, like most, it's like, gamers giving a critique on Pokemon. And I think that, I've talked about this a lot, but, I think a lot of people want Pokemon to step it up. And I think that they could, benefit from stepping up, some things. Giving themselves a higher budget, I think, would be one benefit that Pokemon could benefit from. I talked about like just enjoying being in this world, like being a Pokemon trainer, because it's something, there's some values in Pokemon that I like to hold. Hey, ladies and men, I was just talking about you, man. Kind of. I was just spitballing. I don't think there were too many people watching, so I was just saying how, kind of my background on Pokemon, and I was reflecting on the conversation we had yesterday, because it's been something that's been on my mind, and I think there is a lot of value to what you were saying, and I think there's a lot of people that feel that way. So, but man, how's your day going? Are you able to beat the heat? Sorry, dude. As I'm wearing like a hoodie. Sorry, dude. Are you able to stay cool today? And also it was awesome watching you get through Skyla. I know we were kind of chatting through your gameplay and stuff like that. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was a fun conversation. I enjoyed our conversation yesterday. Thank you so much. But it was fun watching you play Black and White and get to Skyla. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Hopefully it's cool enough in the morning for you. It sounded like as you were playing, like the day was getting a little bit warmer and warmer. I was like, oh man, that's rough. I figured I'd hop on a little bit sooner than yesterday because I just got yesterday. I went and watched my brother's dog, and then today I went and watched him again. And I baked a lasagna when I got home yesterday, and so today I just heated something up real quick and try to get on stream a little bit faster. But it was a pretty good day yesterday. It's cloudier today. Oh, good. Yeah, hopefully that keeps things a little cooler than they were yesterday. It sounded like you were roasty toasty, man. And that was an interesting perspective too. The juxtaposition of having summer while like it's December and everything is. I think you're trying to hold yourself to a realistic point of view, and I know I don't like to I don't let myself get limited by realism a lot. I like to feel deeply about hope and like what could be. And I know for like it seemed astounding to you that I'd be willing to buy every Pokemon game, but you know I did think about that, and this isn't like please don't take this the wrong way. I like for being able to play the games, I have I get to make a determination for myself on whether or not a game is good. And with Pokemon, I think for the most part, like it delivers the Pokemon experience for me. So that's one of the things. So like I mean, like if you rate the games and stuff like that, I'd say they all fall somewhere on the list, but I don't think Pokemon's ever made an unplayable game, right? Like not for me. Like that's just like a bias, my own bias and my own experience from Pokemon. I started off our conversation yesterday like saying you know, I like being in this world. What I would say, if I have any critique of Legends ZA, is that the story did so well while I played the game. After the game, not having that story makes the gameplay a little bit more rough, but I am spending my time shiny hunting. And so like shiny hunting, there's a rush of adrenaline and there's a payoff. So I enjoy that, but it's not as fun as playing the story. So as the person who's played this game, like, and has enjoyed all of the Switch games, what I would say is that Game Freak and Pokemon I agree with that too. Like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl weren't the greatest games, but like I'd say maybe I enjoyed Diamond and Pearl more because it was my first time playing it, and you know, like you got to discover the region and you get to catch all the new Pokemon and stuff like that. And so by now, when Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl comes out, and there's nothing new to the game. Like, it's probably, like, I'd say it was equal as far as gameplay goes, because it was just the remake made over, and the only difference was really in the underground, where there was more stuff to do, right? But you know, I think Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl can play itself out way easier than like Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet or Legends Arceus or Legends EA. And with those newer games, that Game Freak, what I've enjoyed about these newer games is that Game Freak has focused heavily on storytelling. So I did say this yesterday on stream, but I don't know if you got a chance to watch yesterday's show episode or yesterday's stream. But the one of the things that is super exciting for me is that Game Freak has been building characters in their games. Like, I feel like, even though I love Johto, like Silver, you know, we have to give Silver his name is one thing, right? Like, there's not a lot of depth to that character unless you look into it. You do find out that Silver, like, it's great. Like, even for the time in the later, you know, early, it's like the later 90s, the early 2000s, if you're playing Gold and Silver and the villain is just blue, basically, right? If you're playing it on a surface level and you're not caring about the story or the lore or anything like that, Silver doesn't have a lot of depth. But if you read, like, if you go to Silver, I think there's like Silver has a family, right? If you go to that house and they explain like Silver's Giovanni's kid, and like that, it gives a depth to Silver that now makes way more sense. And it's like, oh, this character is not blue, you know, like, and Game Freak did that in a way in the 90s that I feel like, with the way that games have improved and developed and how Pokemon has made it to the main consoles and things like that, we get a chance for better storytelling. And experiencing that as like the Pokemon trainer in Galar, right? I loved Marnie. Like even though she doesn't develop a lot to the lore, she develops a lot to as a character. Like, you don't know why Team Yell is like freaking out every time Marnie's got like, or they got like, you know, posters of Marnie and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't make sense until she explains her brother, you know, put the people of I can't even remember the name of the village, but everybody is cheering her on because her brother's the like basically the gym leader there, right? Or the Pokemon trainer who was a part of the tournament and became like the gym leader in Point Muth. So like that alone was an awesome story arc, but it's also delved into this rich history of didn't have a good plot. I disagree. Mostly basic with an out of nowhere twist near the end that is really insane. No, they like the plot is built up so you have Hop, who's your rival. I disagree. Yeah, like Hop is your rival. He's Leon's younger brother, so there's this familial connection, and you have this character who's like trying to live up to this incredible trainer, and that's your rival. Like, that's a pretty deep story, right? But that's not all. Like, when Hop gets to Bede beats the shit out of Hop and like almost makes Hop quit because he's not living up to his brother's expectation. and then Bede, you end up beating Bede, and Bede like doesn't understand, like his whole story arc is interesting because he gets training from the fairy type gym leader in the Glimwood Tangle. What's up, QLF? So he gets like training in the Glimwood Tingle from the old lady that lives there. Like he couldn't wait one day to get help from Leon. He had to launch the Darkest Day stuff early. I mean, the way that he had Eternatus like confined, maybe Eternatus was breaking out of it. You know what I mean? Like maybe the power was too much for the containment unit. And I know, like you are encountered by either Zamazenta or Zacian, and maybe being close to those Pokemon, and like those Pokemon bringing like it's okay to like make ties. It doesn't have to be, you know, like you were able to make ties about Silver being Giovanni's kid in Gold and Silver. You're able to make ties about the Darkest Day and like the power of Pokemon and things like that in Sword and Shield, right? Not handled properly. It's interesting, man. Like corporations are a perfect villain. And that's what I'm saying, man. Like so I got to be a trainer in Galar, right? Like I got to start off with my crazy hat and go and get my first Pokemon, and then go through the entire story, enjoy the field that explains the Darkest Day, and like get started with that. Sophia, like see Sophia become a Pokemon professor, and then take on Hop as like her understudy. Yo, like this, the story is so, like all the characters, the story is incredible in Sword and Shield. The story is incredible in Paldea. The story is incredible in Lumio City. Like you didn't miss much, QLF. Me and Ladiesman are kind of continuing a conversation from yesterday. This time I get to sit in front of the camera and talk while while he's typing, and I'm sorry for that because we have differing opinions on the state of Pokemon as of now, and I think it's good to have these conversations. But I mean, I can speak from my experience and not from the experience of people that just dislike Pokemon. Because I've bought every single game for the main series games, and I've gotten to like experience those things. And I can make a tier list of the games I've played and say, you know, this is why I like these things and this is why I don't like these things. But you know, if you haven't gotten a chance to play them on the Switch or enjoy them on the Switch, like the screen being black, you know, is something that you Ladiesman mentioned you didn't like, but like you know, I'm forcing the screen to be black to reset for a shiny Pokemon, like over and over and over again, because that kind of shit, it doesn't bother me. Like I'm looking for the shiny. That's my goal. That's my mission, right? And in Pokemon, when the story's going on, like I'm so focused on whether or not this character is a villain. Hey, what's up, Andalin? Long time no see. Welcome back to the chat. I'm so focused on whether or not these characters are villains, and then like they create this connection with you, your trainer, like, and they tell you why they're so involved with Lumios and stuff like that, that I'm not paying attention to black screens or anything like that. I'm loving the story. The story would be easier to enjoy with better cutscenes and voice acting. I agree with that. During Legends of Arceus, the playthrough, I tried to voice act and I gave Volo like this crazy, like maniacal laughter. Yeah, I think Pokemon would benefit from, and I think we agree, like Pokemon could You finished your Pokedex. Hey, Andalin, congrats. Yo, 230 Pokemon. Did you get your Diancie and your Mew from the mystery gifts? Pokemon could benefit from budgeting higher on their games. I think it's a AAA studio. It should perform like a AAA studio, and I think we agree on that. But I've never been disappointed by playing a Pokemon game because, like Legends ZA, for example, right? And this is just an example. The budget was $1.4 million. They've sold 5.8 million copies, which is times $69.99. So that's or whatever the global money is that they made millions of dollars on that. You're saying it's not successful. I can only determine how successful it is based on that metric, right? You're saying that it's people bought the game but are unhappy with the game. I'm saying media is going to tell you something, but you get to decide that for yourself. Like, try the game out. I mean, you don't want to try the game, you don't want to do anything on the Switch, that's fine, dude. Like, hell yeah. Like, if that, everybody enjoys Pokemon in their own way, but I can't accept being swayed by the idea that somebody else played the game and experienced it in one way. Like, I mean, to be fair, I've watched people do their playthroughs on YouTube, and I've seen people complain about certain things. Like, I just can't agree. Especially, there was one generation I wasn't able to buy on the day it came out, right? And so I watched a playthrough of it, and I had so much fun watching somebody play through the game. And like Pokemon, their puzzles aren't difficult, right? But the person was struggling with the puzzles and they were getting pissed off and things like that. And so, like, seeing like, oh, you could just do these things, like, was kind of entertaining. Like, because somebody else was playing it way differently than I could imagine and picture in my head. It was entertaining, but they worked their way through it. They got to the gym leader, and there were more moments of satisfaction. And I watched this player too, right? I watched this player enjoy the game. There was more moments of satisfaction, and then later down the line, become influenced by what the media says and the outpour. I agree. Yep. The main thing is thinking for yourself. Yes. I got Mewtwo and the other legendary. Oh, heck yeah. 132, baby. I'm excited for the DLC's dropping in less than 10 days. And so we'll be able to check out the Mega Dimensions. So I'm excited to see what's next. What are we doing next? So I will be streaming that. If you're welcome to join. We'll probably do like an episodic, we'll probably play a few hours at a time, and I won't play more while I'm not streaming. So it'll be all on stream and on camera for you guys. So if you want to hang out and play, I don't know if I'll do like a marathon stream the day it comes out, but I will at least do 2 to 4 hours of streaming it. I'll probably get caught up in the story and blow past the 2 hours on accident, because I want people to be able to come back and watch these and have it be a consumable. But I'm on the newer games, and when I'm stuck in a story, I might blow past the 2 hours, or I might stop at 2 hours and just talk for a while because I'm like, what the hell is it? This is so cool, or So, but yeah, feel free to come and chat with me, because maybe there's going to be some funny stuff that happens in the new story. And I know we're getting Karina back, and with Ansha, Hoopa's new trainer, we're going to be making donuts. People would be more accepting of this game if it was half the price. And I think there'd be people that are accepting of the game if it was double the price. Like, I can't accept that, there are there are so many people that don't enjoy these new games. I don't think that's true. I mean, everybody that I know that play these games, like that play, I think, ladiesman, you're one of the rare occurrences for me of a different perspective on this game, which is awesome. And you know, I don't know which. I know yesterday you had said something about not playing all the new games, and you wanted the critic review to be higher, right? And I hope, you know, I hope I'm not I hope I'm not like unvalidating you, because like I've got mad respect, dude. Mad respect for what you're doing. You're bringing a Pokemon community together. I see you playing, you know, Black and White 2. I'm so happy for you. Please, guys, if you want to check out an awesome YouTuber, Ladiesman is playing Black and White 2. He's got like theories that he does for Pokemon. He's playing Donkey Kong. Ladiesman is awesome. He's got a whole network of YouTubers that he's putting together to try and help us grow. And so that's how we met. We do have some differing opinions about Pokemon, and his opinions are as valid as my opinions. So I don't want, please don't think I'm disregarding you. I think I'd imagine, I can say for me, I could say for me that there are very few times going into a Pokemon game and being a Pokemon trainer in that game, there are few times that it's not enjoyable. And I can't say, I'd say that with Sword and Shield, the thing that that is highest for me is not the lore. I like the lore. In fact, I love the lore, but like the designs that they created for some of the newer Pokemon is incredible. It's so incredible. Thanks, QLF. Yeah, and it's important to have multiple ideas of how things go. Yeah, better to have differing opinions. Yeah, than for everyone to have the same opinion. Right. You wouldn't be reflecting on yourself. We weren't having this convo. Exactly. Yeah. So please know, like, I value your opinion. I'm not angry or upset or anything like that. I know it's harder when I was talking to you about Pokemon yesterday, I was typing out my viewpoints and you were telling me your viewpoints, and I know how hard it is to be on that side, because sometimes yesterday sometimes you were saying something and I was like, oh no, I wanted to be able to say something, and when you're typing, you're spending time trying to get the full point out. so I'm sorry. It would be cool. I hope one day we get a chance to just chop it up with each other and come to I think there's definitely a middle ground that you and I both have, because look, your gamer tag is Ladiesman, based off lady in a Pokemon. So there's something that we have that's certainly common ground, where we both can understand a love for Pokemon. I heard they're making a Pokemon game. I'm not sure if that's real or not. I don't know. Yeah. What I know is that Gen 10 is being produced currently. I hope, and I think what Ladiesman could agree with is we both hope. I think QLF even, I think as a Pokemon trainer and as a fan of Pokemon, we all want Pokemon to step it up. Understand that there's some competition that could be out there for them. Like Pal World was a competitor, and people really enjoyed Pal World, right? And Pal World had some mechanics that, like building your fortress and having your pals work on stuff in that game to help you like create your space, and then people could come in and raid it with their pals and stuff like that. Like there were some cool mechanics in Pal World that I think the value of Pokemon tends to like delve into friendship. And I think if, sorry, ladies, man, let me read that in a second. I think if Pokemon could expand on that a little bit more, like we get Mega Evolution back, but I mean, what we understand and what's canon in the lore is in order for Mega Stones and your bracelet, your Mega, bracelet to work, like those two to combine together, there has to be an element of friendship. And I think what Pokemon hasn't done yet is had a trainer, like you as a trainer, build friendship with your Pokemon. Like we haven't gone and caught like a like let's say a Magikarp, right? We haven't gone and caught a Magikarp, and then we haven't had Magikarp be so dumb that he's not doing anything in world or in a battle or in something to make it so that it's like magic, like the essence of Magikarp or the understanding of Magikarp that like explains Magikarp as a Pokemon, and to be able to overcome that for it to become like this powerful Gyarados through friendship or something along those lines. I think a game like that is possible. I think they could code in more elements where we interact with the world and interact with different parts of the world, and Pokemon can use their abilities to like do things like that. And so like if my trainer like falls off a cliff and like Bulbasaur uses his Vine Whip to like catch me, it would be like feeling like Ash Ketchum falling off a cliff and his Bulbasaur saving him. You know what I mean? I think there's something like that Pokemon and Game Freak is missing out on, that like it is so easy to go up, catch Magikarp, train it in the background to level 20, and then have it evolve into Gyarados. There should be that mechanics, but also something where it like, maybe pops out of its ball to get some love from you or something like that. Okay, might get the game in a year if the yearly retrospective is good. People are excited by the freshness. I want to wait and see if it's good after the freshness is over. Good, man. I hope you get to experience this game because it's so good. Yeah, each Pokemon feel like a piece of code rather than a creature. Right. And I that the same can be said for like some, AAA games like let's say the game with Aloy, where she starts off as a hunter and it's all these like mechanical robots and stuff like that. Every game so far has had, something that people can complain about, and either you're going to play it and enjoy the shit out of it, and find the things that you like about it, or you're going to bitch about the shit that you don't like. And that's where gaming is. And so I think it's up to the developer. Yeah, right. Thank you. It's up to the developers to meet the gamers where they're at. So I know for me, I want Pokemon to be my Pokemon, my team, my friends. Like, I think that's something that has been of value in Pokemon for my whole life. Friendship, right? And we've seen in the show, like, Pokemon have their own personalities. Pikachu hated Ash when he first started off. He wouldn't even, like, go with him until that group of Spearow showed up and he like jumped in front of. And so what I do appreciate is that Pokemon is getting to that point. Oh my god, we got a yes, we got a shiny EB. Let's see what its gender is. That's so exciting. Oh man, I'm so stoked that we're getting so many. It's a female. Yo, let's get this let's go save. We're gonna I think we're gonna do a shoot, hold on. Sylveon is blue. So let's do a dive ball for Sylveon. I enjoy lots of games. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, shiny Eevee, dude. Oh man, I can't believe Drampa's not showing up, but we're getting like almost the whole family of Eevees. So I think we're gonna have to, before this stream ends, let's evolve some Pokemon, huh? All right. Let's get Sylveon in a dive ball. It's a female, so this is gonna be our Sylveon girl. Yeah, look at that. And to be fair, like, I like Sony. Where is he going? Where's she going? That's not gonna work, but let's get out of here. Oh, it worked! Oh, we got Sylveon, baby! Oh my gosh, yes! Okay, very cool. We do need to get Audino. That's something I hope will pop up for us. I think we'll catch Audino in a Heal Ball with the shiny, because when, you know, I think that there's a little bit of purple on that ball, but when it does Mega Evolve, it's all white and it's got some like hints of purple. So I think that yeah, thanks, man. W shiny. Okay, so let's reset. That's exciting. I think we're gonna be close to the afternoon, so Furfru's gonna show up, and so we'll have to go reset for the morning. But man, that we got Sylveon. We're gonna have to evolve some of these Pokemon. That's super cool. I think the games that I enjoy most is Pokemon, right? Like that's my favorite thing. That's why this channel is called Training Riolu, because I wanted to be a Poketuber. I've been inspired by Princess Diana, Pimp Knight, Tyranitar Tube. I've made friends. QLF plays. He started off playing. Well, when I met QLF, he's playing Pokemon, and YouTuber Bolts. Like these guys play Pokemon. Their content is Pokemon. I know QLF plays other things too. So Fortnite, and he got Cyberpunk and a bunch of other games that he's going to be trying out for the Switch too, which is exciting. I'm excited to see what his journey is going to be, and it makes sense that his YouTuber name is like Safe Plays, right? But yeah, my intention is to have a place where we could talk about like personal growth and leveling up ourselves, training ourselves to become more than where we're at right now. Like, because I mean, I want to continue to grow, and I don't ever want to stop being in a mindset where I think I can't learn anymore or I can't grow anymore. Like I was having like I've understood Socrates' philosophies and things like that, but I never knew his life. Today I had a conversation with somebody about like the Socrates' like life from when he was young to when he died. Yeah, QLF, you play everything. Yeah, and this was how we met, man. Like you were telling me your For You page like popped up and had me and Bolts in there, and you introduced me to Bolts, and ladies, man, you came in here and you know you have this whole awesome network set up. Dude, I mean, everything that's going on with that network is like well within the values of what I want here on YouTube, and as a place here, you know, on Training Your Elder for people to talk about Pokemon. Yeah, as long as I think we've talked about this too, but like civility is important, respect is important, and being able to have differing opinions, absolutely. I know I'm on the stage now, so like I'm speaking my opinion, but I'm not. Please don't ever think that I'm invalidating you, right? Like that's not what this space is for. But I mean, I have appreciated both of these conversations. Have been awesome. Yeah, when I was playing Arceus, you were in Japan? Yo, dude, I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's funny. Well, yeah, That's the right place to be. It's like the whole, you know, right where Pokemon started. All right, we're gonna. I need to pay attention to the afternoon. I have a feeling that during the day, I think in the middle of the day, the weather changes. At least it seemed that way yesterday. That might be something that happens, but we'll reset a few times and then check on Drampa. Oh, see, we're already at Furfru. Okay. All right. Oh. Here, let's see. See if there's anything shiny, and then we'll go and reset for the morning. Dang. We got 3 shiny Eevees. That's so cool. Pokemon alternatives? Yeah, man. I think one of the things that I am gonna play is there's a Pokemon Red that kind of goes over like the manga instead of just, you know, the normal Kanto version. So you get to play as Red, Blue, and Green. And that's like a fan-made game that somebody made, and it was probably one of the greatest viewing experiences I've ever had. So it'd be cool to play that on this channel. That's something I'll do eventually. Out of the spotlight of some of the things that are coming out. I know, Andalyn, in regards to what you were saying, I know they're working on Gen 10, and so we'll be getting the main series game from Gen 10. And then another thing that I think that they're working on and they're trying to produce is Pokemon Champions, which is going to be where they allow for battling. And I think that's where the league is going to be moving to. But it should have like most of the mechanics like terrestrialization, Dynamaxing and Gigantamax, Mega Evolution. Champions is going to be something that comes out soon. So those are some of the things that Game Freak is working on that I know of. And then yeah, we're getting Pokopia on March 5th, which it looks interesting because it's like an apocalyptic world where it's going to be kind of like a cozy game, like Animal Crossings. And I have a feeling we're going to be playing that on this channel. Yeah, man, Ladiesman, yeah, you were talking about cassette beasts or cassette beasts. Okay. Double battles focused. Cool. Very interesting matchup system and great visuals and music. That, yeah, perfect. Oh shoot, did I go too far? Cassette beasts. How can I play that? Is that on the Switch or? Whoops. We reset till nighttime. QLF, did I don't know. What did you think about the voice acting for Legends of Arceus? I know, I don't know. I tried. That's what I could say. I think I had a lot of fun doing the Volo battle. Like that was a lot of fun, but I died every time I tried it. Oh, on Steam. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a Steam account. It's definitely something I'll probably hop onto soon. But right now, I've got a lot of the main series titles, and so I'll be playing those until I'm out of those, and then I'll be moving into some computer games. Oh, good. Okay, it was funny and great. Thanks, man. We did some voice acting on Legends ZA 2 for some, like, I remember Ivor had his own voice, and Corbeau, I tried to give him like a, you know, like a sultry anime character voice. Okay, yeah, on the Switch too. Cool. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. Cassette Beasts. I like a good soundtrack. I think honestly, like a lot of productions, when they focus on the soundtrack, they get it right. You know what I mean? But thanks for the recommendations, Cassette Beasts. I'll put it on the list because we're gonna work our way through Pokemon, and get like, that's what this channel is going to be. But we'll definitely end up playing, because we're going to run out of things to play all the time. But we'll get into some of the Pokemon like games. Like we might even delve into Digimon a little bit too. That could be fun. But I figured while waiting for the DLC, it might be a good idea to get some shiny hunting out of the way in this game. And then once the DLC is done, I might play for like another week on stream, but I think we'll move on after that into something else. So I think we might start battling too. Like I think that might be a focus of the stream. Just hopping in and seeing if we can manage any down to try it. Okay, hell yeah. Guess what? We got another shiny. So if anybody wants Mega Kangaskhan, hit me up. Let me know. We've got shinies. We're getting there. Look at this. Oh, dang it. We had such a good shot. Ah, okay. Let's get out of here. Let's come back to see if we can get Kanga to not focus in on us. And I saw maybe a Furfrou, but it could have been another Eevee too. I think it was just Furfrou. Let's check. Okay, that was a Furfrou. Boom, baby. Got it. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's right. QLF. I told you in Discord that I would teach you how to effort value train. So you were talking about wanting a Furfrou. Is that for the mission? Oh, yo, ladiesmen, I strongly feel like a lot of what they used for budget went into the writing in this game. The main story is awesome, and then the side quests, I feel like each side quest has its own production value that was put into it too. So here's what we're gonna do for QLF. We're gonna spend a good 15-20 minutes getting you a Pokemon that is usable for your side quest. What? Okay. Okay, so we have a few Furfrous here. Let me make sure I've got a decent... This one could have like Echo Hyper Voice or Echo... Yeah, this one we can make this one a special attacker. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna I don't know if that's what you want, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this a special attacker. All right. I noticed on this game, it's kind of weird putting anything into a speed stat, because all that does really is give you like a cooldown timer. All right. And what we can see is that this Pokemon's initial values here in this is the judge. If you look down at the bottom on the right hand side, if you push R, this is the judge. You get that after beating the game. So it doesn't have any best stats. So for you, what we're gonna do, I need to spend some time on this game and actually get some more of these, but what we'll do is we'll give this guy a golden bottle cap. I need to get some more bottle caps, but we have 4 bottle caps, so this is perfect. All right, so we're gonna go and get its IVs, its initial values, leveled up. Not here. Where is the dojo? Here we go. All right, so go into the dojo. We're gonna work on its IVs, okay? And this is gonna give its base stats the highest potential that it could possibly have. Are you new? I need to see what's going on with her because that looks new. Anyway, hyper training. Yeah. Yeah, and then what they announced was that Mega Z is gonna have an interesting, like, change to speed. No, you do want to take the items. So you don't want to take the items, but you do. So as you can see on here, going to Hyper Train is gonna give every value to every stat with the golden bottle cap. Now a silver bottle cap will only do one stat at a time, so you can use up to 6 silver bottle caps, but a golden bottle cap will do every stat. And since this had no best stats, I'm going to use a golden bottle cap to give it a stat, its IV increase in each stat. So this is going to say hyper trained, hyper trained, hyper trained, but that's equal to the best stat. So we're going to start the training here. Yeah, we just judged it. The best stat it has was a fantastic stat. So after judging it, and then after hyper training it, its IVs are now perfect. So this is like 100% perfect. It's a what Pokemon Go would call a shundo. Yeah, shiny hundo. So let's check its summary again. If you look here, we haven't put, this is where you can, I'm toggling with R. This is where you can see whether its effort values have been trained at all. And as you can see here, with its perfect stats, right, like the IVs, hyper trained, hyper trained, hyper trained, everything is 100% in this stats. And you can see that stats says amazing stats, hyper trained, everything's good here, right? So outside of the judge, there's this screen. And when you toggle R, at the bottom, when you toggle R, it shows you where its effort values are. So I'm going to show you how to effort value train it with just vitamins. Because in this game, like, it's super easy to effort value train just using vitamins. So what I'm going to do for this Furfru is make it defensive and special. So we're gonna train its special attack up, and then we're gonna train its either its HP, its defense, or its special defense up to like max. Okay, she didn't say anything new. Okay, so here in this game, you can go to the Pokemon Center. Oh shit, I don't have money. I think I have the vitamins though. I need I haven't been playing the game outside of streams, so I haven't gone to go get money. But give me 1 second. Let me see if I can sell anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, HP makes sense, but I was just explaining, like, you can go for any of the defensive stats. To explain and to, hold on 1 second. I'd like to do some shopping. I'd like to sell. Okay, here we go. Okay, we do have some stuff we can sell. Get some money. Yep, that's right. So in this game, it makes it really easy to effort value train just by using vitamins. But as you can see, Ladiesman is talking about using power bands to effort value train, which is an easy way to train also, but and I could definitely explain it to you, but first things first, just so you have a base level of understanding in this game, it's super easy. So okay, I just sold my items. I don't know, I want to show you that you can just buy vitamins here. So here at the bottom, this will help increase HP, the HP up. Protein increases your attack stat. Iron increases your defense stat. Calcium increases your special attack stat. And so there's a whole special side, right? Zinc increases your special defense stat, and then carbo increases your speed. All right. So Yep, we'll talk about that too. But I think I have stuff for this. So those are the vitamins. Let me see. There's also these feathers that you pick up off the ground that can increase effort values by a small amount. And I think each one of these vitamins increases the amount by 10. So you want to use 26 calcium for a special attacker. When you're boosting it here, let me go back into here. So as a visual, you can see here that we're starting at like the base little circle. That little circle is going to show you what stat you're increasing. We are going to increase special attack all the way up because we're going to use moves like Echo Voice and special moves on Furfrou. So this is going to be a special attacking Furfrou, okay? And then Ladiesman was suggesting to use HP to boost the HP, and I'd say I agree. But you could also boost special defense and defense. Right now, this Furfrou at level 50 has 150 HP, but its special defense is at 110. So if you boosted that, I think that would give you the highest potential for this Furfrou. But if you boost its defense, you can kind of bridge a little bit of that gap where it's missing defense. So any Pokemon that has a physical attack attacks this Pokemon with a physical attack move, it's going to hurt a little bit more. But if a Pokemon uses like a special attack, you can build up its special defense to like tank that, right? HP is also a way to tank some of those moves too. Just by sheer like number, like health points, right? So to cushion attacks, you want to build up defense. To cushion special attacks, you want to build up special defense. But to build your Pokemon's like HP, which is what I did for Go-Goat. I just gave him all HP. He ended up with like 495 like HP altogether. But because we have the IVs and we're gonna give effort value training, all that's gonna add up to this Pokemon's last like final stats, which are going to be shown here. So we'll get there. Let me. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go calcium, and it to max it out, it's gonna need 26 because the max effort values that you can put into any stat is 255. Whoops. So I need to buy a few more calcium. Or 252. Okay, yeah, thanks. Sorry. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree. You don't have to follow like those kind of rules. I mean, yeah, you could, and I think that it's probably smarter to like when a Pokemon has like its base stats, right? Like the number that it shows at its greatest potential. When you have the IVs all maxed out, and some of the numbers are like way low in comparison to the rest of the stats. Some of the stats are way low in comparison to the rest of the stats. You want to typically feed into the things that are like really good, because that's typically what the Pokemon is going to be strong in. So like for instance, I was talking about Go-Goat. His HP ended up being like 495, but that's because his base stats allowed for his potential to be that great. Like for a Pokemon to have a stat that's 500, that's kind of insane. And the only time that you're really getting that kind of boost is when there's some sort of mechanic that's being used, like terrestrialization or mega evolution or like anything that boosts beyond the Pokemon's potential. So you want to get your Pokemon where you're going to use it. So if you're going to, like, I'm deciding for you, but you're going to use special moves on this Pokemon. So so keep that in mind. Like, when you can dink around with the moveset on this Pokemon, but I would recommend, since we're boosting its special attack, just use special attack moves. So we're just gonna go. Whoops, wait, there we go. Let's go 3, and then I want to see something, because I think we can go smart feathers, genius feathers, and finish this up. That way we don't waste the rest of that. There we go. So now we use those vitamins, we use those genius feathers. So we'll check the summary. And when you toggle, you know, your stats to check your effort values, you can see that using the vitamins and using those genius feathers boosted the special attack all the way up to its max. When you see those sparkling stars, that value is maxed out. You don't have to max out any of these values. You can put stats evenly spread across if you want to, but there's only a certain value of effort values that you can put into your Pokemon. So it's 252 to max a stat, another 252, and then I think you have like 4 stats after that. So we're gonna put the next 252 into HP, and luckily enough, it looks like Furfrou could be a mixed attacker, so that's something to consider too. Because if you want physical moves and special moves, Furfrou is capable of that. But let's see. But we're gonna go defense, so that way you have a chance. We're gonna give it HP, because that's a pretty universal defense. It's not gonna be, again, defense is gonna keep you bulky against physical attacks. Special defense will keep you bulky against special attacks. But HP just adds to the value of that Pokemon's health points. Okay, so we're gonna, let's go 25, and then I think I have, yeah, health feather. Let's go 25 there, and then these two. And that's gonna max out its health. So let me show you that. And then, just like Ladiesman was talking about, you can use mints. I probably went in a different order than him. And pay attention, because right now its the effort values are still it's showing up as blue, right? That's the color that you see. When you have the effort values maxed out, you'll see the color be yellow or golden. All right, you'll see that HP, the stat for HP is all maxed out, and the stat for special attack is all maxed out. And so, because we effort value trained it and it's at its fullest potential, at level 50, this Pokemon, Furfrou, has 182 HP and 128 special attack. But yeah, as Ladiesman was talking about, if using special attack, having good nature that reduces your attack is good, as you won't be using attack. Right. So something like modest nature would be perfect for this. But I think in this game, what you should consider too is that you're not necessarily using speed either. So let's put, so the max special attack and the maxed HP is 252 plus 252, leaving you with 4 stats left. So yeah, so if we go like a timid nature, that that would be good for Furfrou to get its speed up, have its special attack up, plus you boosted its HP. I agree with you. I think Timid would be a good call. I don't know if I have a Timid... I'm not sure if I have a Timid Mint, but let's see. Hold on one second. Yeah, I was going to go into the Satchel and then just give it its last 4. So we'll use a Swift Feather to give it speed. I think that's a good call, ladies and men. So we'll go speed. Wait, there we go. Okay, and then we'll go. Its nature right now is a, I think, was it naughty or something along those lines? Quiet nature, boosting its special attack, lowering its speed. What we kind of want to do is go into something that lowers its attack, because we have special attack boosted. So there's not really a nature that lowers HP or lowers, that lowers HP. So you're kind of in the realm of, what do I want to lower? So you'll use a mint that boosts something that you're focusing on. And along the lines of what Ladiesman is saying, you could choose to use a nature that lowers attack, but boosts defense, speed, special defense, or special attack. So you can use a mint that just lowers attack and then focuses on any one of those other stats. And all the natures mean something when it comes to that. So you'll go into the mints. Where are you? There we go. Okay. So I think a timid nature would probably be best to boost its speed stat, have that special attack like, high up. It's kind of a neutral, but we put effort values into that. And so it'll boost its speed stat. We have the special attack boosted, and then your HP is boosted. So this will be a defensive special attacker with some speed. It might be faster than your opponent. So we're going to go timid. And now your Pokemon is effort value trained. It's fully trained. Again, there's other ways to do this, but this game kind of makes it easy. You can pick up mints everywhere. I think there's a place to buy mints and things like that. Okay, let me, are you able to take this Furfrou? Because he's ready to go over to you. Well, other than changing the moveset. There we go. Which, as you can see, he's kind of got a physical natured moveset at level 50. But with Snarl and Hyper Voice, you can also give it like Hyper Beam. Ooh, Surf would be interesting. Dark Pulse? I think Snarl is probably better. Oh, Dark Pulse is better. Oh, Dark Pulse is way better. Plus it has a cooldown time that's better. So we'll go Dark Pulse. I'm gonna give you Surf instead of Crunch. Cooldown time of 20 might suck. Let's swap out Double Edge for Hyper Beam. And then Hyper Voice is probably gonna be your stab move set here. So it's not bad. You could probably swap out Hyper Beam for something with more coverage. But this is kind of a neat, interesting moveset because there's not a whole lot of special moves that it has. So this is going to be a very special and rare Furfrou to have. yeah. So let me go into link play and we'll give this to you. And then we'll finish. We've got about 50 minutes to shiny hunt for Drampa. So sorry about that explanation and the time it took to do that, but I just wanted to show you. That way you have an idea and you can watch this back if you need to. Then you can use those speed mastery things and make them plus moves. Oh yeah, make them plus moves. That's true. So I'll let you do that. There's like seed mastery seeds that you could use to make them plus moves. That's another thing you can do to buff up this Pokemon. And you're gonna need something to take on that that Elite Four. I would recommend bringing bring 3 Furfrus, and maybe effort value train a physical natured one, and maybe all you need is 2, but like I don't know, like I'd say bring 3 just in case. That's a fun side mission. It's a lot of fun. Bye, Furfru. It was fun training you, buddy. I know QLF will take good care of you. Cool. So we got this Pumpkaboo. That would be so funny if this is a large Pumpkaboo. Just like, hey, look at this. You could actually get large Pumpkaboos. We'll find out if it's a large Gorgeist. I'm pretty sure the size transfers over. Yeah, absolutely, QLF. Hopefully, I'm sorry for keeping you up, and I hope you get plenty of sleep, dude. Likewise. We haven't had our Discord call, so maybe tomorrow we can hop on a call together. I think that'd be cool. Is this large? No, it's a medium. Okay. I think we need to put it in a box and then we can release it. That's funny. It's not a large. All right, perfect. Now let's go and hopefully we could get this Drampa. Ladiesman, thanks for the help, man. That was yep. You had some expertly, expert things to say. Yeah, I think that might be good for anybody who hasn't effort value trained their Pokemon. Knowing IVs and knowing where to look for effort values is always it gives you an edge on competitive battling and some of these ranked battling. It's definitely come through for me. We've done some effort value training, but I don't think I've ever explained it like that before. So I hope that helps. Like I'm not sure. Ladiesman, you seem to be a pro at it, so I don't think that helped you at all. But yeah, hopefully that helps anybody who's not. Hey, Ladiesman, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Again, thank you so much for the conversation. Please don't, if I said anything that you felt like invalidated you or invalidated your opinion, please know that that's not where I'm trying to come from. I'm just trying to help you understand my opinion too, because since we have differing opinions, I definitely hear you out on your stream and was listening to you and agree with that you're there, that's where you're at. But this is where I'm at. So it's not an invalidation. It's just this is I'm here. It'd be cool to have this conversation together, so that way that I'm sincere about your opinions. But thank you for being here, man. QLF, it's always a pleasure, dude. It was interesting. Yeah, it's always a pleasure having you, and I'm glad you got a chance to learn how to effort value train your Furfru. And when you do that side mission, yeah, prepare yourself. Please be ready, because I was not expecting Oh, good. Yeah. Yo, I can't speak for all Americans, but I know myself. It takes a lot to get under my skin too. So bump my fist. Thanks, ladies, man. It's a pleasure having you here, man. I really appreciate the debates. I appreciate the differing opinions and the healthy conflict. It's a healthy conflict to have differing opinion. Like we said, you know, you grow in discomfort, right? So, hell yeah to you, and cheers to new experiences. I hope you get to enjoy some of the things that I found enjoyable in these games when you get around to it. Okay. I know we're kind of coming up on afternoon, so let's check on Drampa. We've probably been resetting on a Furfru, so maybe we'll get a random shiny. But it could still be morning. I have a feeling, so this tends to indicate that it's becoming afternoon, and so this will be a Furfru shortly. So let's run around, check on these Pokemon. Okay, no EVs, but dang, I can't believe we got a third shiny Eevee and another Kangaskhan. That's super. How freaking awesome is it? This area has been pretty plentiful, very nice with the shinies. So that's super cool. Let's go reset for the morning because I'm very certain that gazebo Pokemon is going to be a Alpha Furfru. Gazebo Furfru. Bop, 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 bop. Got my little beret hat. Yeah, there's our Furfru. Yesterday, before I shut off the game, I heard the shiny chime. Didn't find the shiny. So I don't know if I scared away a Pokemon. That I don't know if it shows up here or not. But definitely heard a shiny, and I couldn't find it. So that might be lurking around somewhere. Creeping on. Is that a tiny Absol? Or is he just being like Sphinx? So cute. Good job, Absol. You're so cute. Okay, let's get the morning. Let's try not to overshoot our morning reset. You heard it too in the last stream? Okay, so at some point we heard a shiny that didn't appear. I was looking for it after I got off stream, and I went back into area 19 just to check. Nothing was in there. I went up on the rooftop with Bellsprout. No shiny there. I checked the monkeys. I checked I checked Patrat and Trubbish in that weird little hallway or the alley in between the two buildings. I don't know what that could have been. I have a feeling it was a bird that might have flown away. Probably a fletchling, and honestly, at this point, with the amount of I was trying to say that with a straight face. I definitely would have caught it if I saw it. But with the amount of fletchlings that we have, I would have probably been okay with it flying away. So yeah, I don't know. That's fairly insincere. I probably would have gotten it and caught it, but yeah, I'm like a repeat ball, you know, like here's another one. Added it to the collection, you know. That's how we do. I don't know if anyone is ever going to want to have me trade those to them, but gosh, how nice would that be? It's like get down to like 3 fletchlings because all of a sudden there's a surge of people who want it. It's like, man, Talonflame is my favorite Pokemon. I heard you had them. They're in overabundance on your channel, and I had to come and ask you, please empty your fletchlings to me. You want one? Are you down for a trade? I'll give it to you. You could effort value it, effort value train it, and fletchling Talonflame. Typically, people effort value train it in speed. But I would say give it some interesting defense. Like maybe make it strong against special attacks or something like that. I would play with it, you know. Don't necessarily go to HP, but give it something that you could boost its stats in something, and like I'm gonna effort value train it in this. You know what I mean? Like not every Pokemon has to have 4 physical or special moves. It could have like boosting things to help it out too. But I think speed is weirdly, used in this game. So have fun with effort value training, man. Like I know Ladiesman was saying like, this is definitely recommended the way to do it and stuff like that. And there are recommended ways to effort value train typically. But the way that things work in this game, they're so chaotic and crazy. It's almost better to have a Pokemon survive a hit versus like being able to have a cooldown timer go fast. So I don't know. It's up to you. You decide however you're using your Pokemon effort value train them based on the moveset that you want it to have. And so that's always fun too when you're shiny hunting and you're like, oh, I'm going to get this shiny. Thinking about like what moveset to have and how you're going to effort value train it. That's always fun too. Here, let's check on the, we're bright and early in the morning, so let's check on Drampa. Ooh, hello. Okay, no shiny Drampa. Ah! Don't kill. Here, take these fletchlings. Uh, 7667 if for a fletchling. Hop in here, bro. It'll be good to get a little bit of relief from the burden of holding on to almost 2 full lines in a box of fletchlings. Look at that Flabébé. So cute. I remember we named a shiny Flabébé after you. We named a Flabébé L, and the L in QLF. And she ended up helping us at the end of the game. It was good to have her. I haven't used her too much recently, but I see her all the time, and it's like, man, she was one of the OGs. She helped me finish the game. But it'd be cool to maybe get all the colors of Flabébé. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for helping me relieve myself of fletchling. Sweet. Okay. Now, we've got about a half hour left of shiny hunting. If there's any other shinies you need, let me know. But yeah, would you be up for a Discord call tomorrow? I know there were some things we had kind of on a list of a list of things that we wanted to talk about, but I'm up for it if you are. Doing the Elite Four. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I really like that side quest, and when I finished it, at the point that when I finished it, I didn't have anybody to talk to about it. So if Yeah, if you're excited at the end of that, let me know. I'll be right there for you. Some good writing in these side quests. That's all I really have to say. Okay. Absolutely, dude. Thank you for the help. It's been invaluable. My channel looks so much better since you've been around. I know that there's a couple of audio issues I've been having with the announcement streams, so I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. But you can. I know when there was a point where I was doing the Mega Lucario announcement. I played it back, and I could hear that the audio from YouTube was definitely drowning out anything that I was saying, and it wasn't because of like the distance between my voice and the mic, but it was because the audio seemed to be like overtaking anything that I had to say. And I bet there's a way to fix it. I just don't know. I'm not sure. But at least the audio is playing. I think one of the times I've done 3 announcement streams, and the first one was just a garbled mess. I like almost want to delete it, but I mean, I think this one did the best performance wise. It's a monster. One shot in the Elite Four, baby. That's hella funny. The YouTube audio is too loud. Okay, I'll try. I think we could turn that down next time. I just want to, like, I know that the first time I did the stream, like, there was no audio coming through on YouTube, and so I fixed that. But being able to speak and have the audio play at the same time, I don't know what that mix looks like just yet on YouTube. And I want to be able to do announcement streams and Pokemon Directs. So it'd be nice to have that, like, a professional quality when we do those announcement streams. That'd be nice. So I'm crossing my fingers I can get there. But I think I need to figure out where the audio needs to be whenever I'm doing YouTube stuff, because that kind of content needs to be able to sound good. Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, okay. Well, right on, man. Again, thank you for the help, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow. I know this Wednesday and Thursday were pretty busy. I was talking with somebody this morning, like around the time when I woke up, about Socrates. It was pretty good. We ended up talking for quite some time, and then I took care of my brother's dog, and then when I finally got home and ate food, I hopped on stream, and so I've been busy doing stuff like most of the day, and so I haven't been able to work on the Vecna team. I'm not where I haven't been able to start filming or editing on the Vecna team, but I have information and I've been studying Vecna. So I'm going to try and make some big headway in all the information that I need on Vecna so that I can start grabbing clips and getting like things organized so that I could start recording and either do voice or maybe film myself or something like that. Park God, whoa, welcome to the chat. I have a shiny Lucario that I can give you, but I only have one Riolu, and I gotta keep that Riolu for now, for until I can do another shiny Riolu hunt. Unfortunately, I don't have extras, but absolutely, if you want a Lucario, yes. 3 defeated with 1 Pokemon. Make sure you have another Furfru. I'm telling you, you might want it. But that's awesome. Congrats. Part God, you'll take it? Okay. I'm going to hop into the link with the code 7667. Has to be a female. We'll check. I'll see what I have. Give me 1 second. Let me check the shinies real quick, and then I'll look at my Lucarios. And then, yeah, if we have a female, I'll gladly give it up. We have plenty of Lucarios. I don't know if Lucario comes in at 50-50, and I think honestly the females are rare. So I don't know if I can't say for sure that I have a female Lucario. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you have extras. Cause yeah, there's no females. But if you want to challenge me to get a female Riolu for you, I will take that challenge and I'll work my ass off until I have it. Yeah, I don't know. Probably because of Miku, right? You probably want a female Lucario for Mega Z because of how much it looks like Hats. I don't know her name. I can still give you a Lucario if you want it, but unfortunately, at this point, I don't have any females. If you want to challenge me to go get you a female and shiny hunt a female, I'll take this challenge. Just give me a heads up, and I can give you a way to keep in contact with me so I can do it off stream. We have a Discord server, and you're welcome to. While I'm challenged to find you a shiny Riolu female, I could let you know and update you if I'm working on it. Okay, we're challenged. We're challenged to. Give me 1 second. Let me put our channel in the server. Let me put the channel in the chat. Give me 1 second. It's also at the top of the chat too. I know I put one that looked a lot better. Oh, let's check our last shiny hunt here at Drampa. Dang it, dude. All right, let's see how long it takes to get a shiny female Riolu. I'll definitely work on it off stream, but we're gonna go to Riolu right now and start shiny hunting it. So let me check this area one last time before we go to Riolu. And then we got about 20 minutes until the stream ends while we are going to be bench resetting for hopefully a shiny female Riolu. Holy cow, that's going to be tough. What's the percentage for the female? Oh, here we go. I knew it. There we go. Another Furfru. Okay. Yo, we've been killing it on the shinies here. I can't wait to come back to this area, but for now, let's go to Rouge 4, District 4, Sector 4. I think this is going to be the best way to get up there, so let's go here. To the Liquor Bureau, my girl Emma. Okay. Hey, Emma. Oh. Let me check something. I don't know if this was fake, but I saw somebody have Emma say, "Good job, you finished all the tasks." Huh. Maybe I don't have all the side quests done. That seems odd. But let me check real quick. Mission list. Yeah, 121 out of 121. I wonder if there are more than 121 quests. But right now, it's saying that I have all the quests done. Okay. Let's go. That's not the shiny we were looking for. We might be getting to the point that we have enough Furfroos to get all the haircuts, and that would be awesome. And I honestly think it would be cool to get all the like to have the dapper Furfroo with where am I going? I'm backwards here, so I need to turn around. Let's see. I need to get to where that bench is. Oh, there it is. Okay, can we make it? Beautiful. Okay, so Riolu is gonna show up there. He only shows up on sunny days. I think we're on a cloudy day. Yeah, so he's not gonna be there. This gives us a chance to find another Vivian, more Badoo, and possibly a Litleo, and this Pidgeotto that shows up here. So let's get started. Park God, I accept your challenge. Let's find you this shiny female Riolu. Yeah. It is going to be there, absolutely. It's just, it only shows up during sunny days, so it was a cloudy day today. Does anybody, can anybody let me know, I haven't Googled it myself, but are there more than 120 side quests? 121 side quests? Because the reason I ask, and the reason I went and checked in on Emma, one, because she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, you know, praise be to Niantic and all that, Game Freak and all that stuff for bringing back our girl Emma. But I saw somebody have a post, and it could have been edited or fixed, that Emma said congrats on finishing all the side quests, and I don't know how true that is. I'd imagine maybe somebody has a copy of the DLC and they're playing it already, and maybe the side quests were finished there, but and maybe that's how that got said. But I thought we had all the side quests done. I'd be surprised to find out there's more. Park God, just got you. Oh, yep, you're in the server. Awesome. Welcome to the server. Welcome to the club. Glad you're part of the family. Okay, we're gonna get you this female shiny Riolu. Tonight I am gonna work on the Vecna team, and we're gonna start, hopefully I'll start being able to get that video started. 121, but some hidden, I think. I don't think I have anything done that's hidden. I know, the one you're working on right now? Gumi. Oh, we could get Gumi too. Gumi Reigns. Okay, that'd be awesome, but I know we got Riolu. We got Litleo, and then we got Riolu, and we got I think we got Badoo. How did that go? The Riolu shiny hunt went fairly quickly. The way you do catch it, you have to catch it with the luxury. Absolutely. Catch it with the luxury ball. You got it. I don't know. We don't know what Miku Mega Lucario Z is gonna look like shiny yet. So I wonder if the shiny changes or if it's gonna be yellow. But I don't know, right? Maybe we get a full-on female Mega Z color. But dude, I'm excited, Park God, to get you this female. Every time we've been challenged, the challenges, while I'm continuously working on it, have taken about a month. So I'm excited to have a new challenge, but I hope this goes quick. Yes, did the Diancie quest, and I did the Mewtwo quest. Those are the only other two quests outside. Yeah, I hope so. Because even Mega Lucario shiny is kind of a strange yellow. Elite Four. Yep, got the Elite Four done. I hope you're not getting spoiled on that. I'm not gonna say anything. But that I completed the Elite Four completely. All the way through. Yeah, I felt what I realized after streaming the whole game that it would have been probably okay. Cool. So I wonder if in the DLC maybe there's more side quests, and then Emma will congratulate you once you're done, because or somebody is using AI or they edited a picture to show Emma saying, "Congratulations, you completed all the side quests." You beat the Elite Four? Tell me what happened, because the way that you're saying that is not how I felt at the end of that after that mission. I was like, what? I was blown away. And like, I think I kind of gave you a little bit of a hint that bring 3 Furfru or something like that was a pretty good indicator about something else, right? Something more than maybe. I don't know. I'm trying not to spoil it. To do the shiny one right now. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, didn't want to spoil it for you, man. But that was like, it blew my mind. I was like, ah. So, but that was really fun. I know the Elite Four with the different, like, they had all, like, most of the different haircuts and stuff like that. Oh, what's up, Pidgeotto? Okay. Here, let's check these Aleos real quick, too. Okay. Go, go, go. It's like, QLF, did you beat the Elite Four? Park God, it would be incredible to get this shiny in the next like 10 minutes. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, what I think on stream, so it took us about 6 hours to get Riolu to show up shiny altogether, because I didn't work on it outside of the stream, and unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna be able to work on it tonight until I'm like ready to go to bed, and maybe I could pop on and start resetting. But yeah, I'd say a good 6 hours. And I now that it's challenged, I promise you I'll work on it outside of the stream too, and I'll keep you updated in the training in the Riolu camp. So once I get it, if it's not on stream, I'll take a picture of it. If you're not here in chat, I'll pop a picture to you. I'm in the wrong spot. This is where we got our last Riolu. But what is there a better spot? Because like I know that I can, like, I am less than like the 50 kilometers away from Riolu right now, so he's gonna respawn every time. So this is like, it might not be the spot that like you're familiar with, but I know this works. We did this for 6 hours and got it. But is there a better spot, or do you think there's a better place on the map to do this? Because I'm down to try something new. Wild Zone 12. Okay. Let me see, let me see. There. Okay. Going to 12. What if we, how about we do your spot too? We'll just like switch it up once in a while. And then like I know it's not in here. It's got to be up on the roofs, right? Ninja. Okay, so let's go up on the roof, see if we can find, let's reset for the day. Wild Zone 12. Part God, the anticipation, man. Yeah. Show me. I'm guessing from 12 you go up to the roofs. Oh, QLF, my boy. I hear you and I feel you. That is a vibe. Okay, where are you? All right, where's Riolu? Puppy? Oh, that's a scatterbug. Spipa? Fletchling, Beedrill. Sleep well, QLF. I hope you rest well. Thank you for being here, man. It was fun being able to get you that Furfrou, that's effort value train, and I'm really happy that it was useful and that you were able to get through the Elite Four. But I was hoping that you'd be able to take on the champion too. I never used that dog. I don't know why I have to use it now. It's 3 a.m. Yes, dude, get some sleep. Sleep on it. Get some good rest. You'll come back fresh and prepared and ready to go. That I know our Furfrou is gonna do well, but I don't think it can do it on its own. What was? What? Oh, shiny. Okay. Pear colored ball. Have a great stream. Talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day, and you're gonna beat the champion tomorrow. For Vileplume. Victory Bell. I think we're gonna go with the heal ball. I think that's okay. But W's on the shine. I don't know where Riolu is up here, Part God. I'd like to find him so I could start hunting him, but I know I think I can go a little bit past 2 hours, but shoot. Well, that didn't work. I can go a little bit past 2 hours, but I know for consuming the stream, 2 hours is probably a good spot to stop typically. So around 2 hours, 15 minutes, I think is where I'm gonna end the stream. Or 2 hours, 2.5 hours maybe, at most. So I'd love to shiny hunt Riolu where you're talking about. And maybe it'd be cool to switch off between the two spots. Maybe. But if this is a great Riolu spot, I will try and get you that female as soon as possible. But I do need to, I'm going to be making a series about Stranger Things Pokemon trainers. Like if a character from Stranger Things was a Pokemon trainer, what Pokemon would they have? And it should be a fun series. But I know I've been like, I haven't been procrastinating. It's just I haven't had a whole lot of work finish on this yet. And I've gotten some studying done on Vecna. I have more studying to do. And I really, really want to be able to spend some time on that tonight. And plus, I have to put up the Christmas lights, so I'm going to be doing that today too. So what I'm getting at is I'm trying to make sure that I end this at a decent time so I can do some stuff around the house and work on that video, and give you plenty of time to have Riolu hunted for. So let me know where he's at. If you want to pop it in Discord, I'll check that real quick. Or if you can explain it to me, that would be helpful. But I know that one place to hunt him, and that'd be a good spot. So I can do that, or you could give me an idea of where this one has a good spot to hunt. Because right now I heard a bark. It didn't sound like a little bark. It almost sounded like a Lucario bark. Oof, oof. Where are you? I hear you. I don't think that was a good idea. Let's see. Shoot. Am I stuck? Dang it. Sent me something. Okay. Let me get to Discord. Sweet. Was it to me? It's in zone 12. It's in zone 12? What? Hold on. That can't be right. Like on the... No. What am I thinking? What I'm saying can't be right. I'm not saying you. I'm saying me. In my head, where I'm thinking Riolu might be can't be right. Is it on the rooftops around zone 12? Whoa, Alpha Delibird, chill out. Just because I was hunting you for Thanksgiving doesn't mean you could. Well, doesn't mean you could be that angry. It was a smart choice. Here, let's try and go up on the rooftops around zone 12, around this area, and maybe we'll find Riolu. But it's still daytime, so that's a good sign. Let's find a ladder or a holovator. But we'll try and stick around zone 12 here. Yes. It's on the route. If you want to go under the bridge, and then you'll have to take a left, then you want to make yourself selling a ladder, climbing a ladder, and then you want to go to the rooftops. Oh, okay. Is there a ladder under a bridge in Area 12? Let's see. Cool. I think I know where. Should be over here, right? there's area 12. Okay, there's the gate for area 12. Looks like maybe you could go under here. And then there might be a ladder, I'm guessing. I hope. Okay. Okay. Here, let's go under here. Ladder. Okay, we're not. Okay. Take a left. You want to make yourself climb a ladder, and then you want to go to the rooftop. Okay. And then is there a good respot or a reset spot? That sounds like Pat Rat. Uh-huh. All right, let's check. Let's check these rooftops. We should see Riolu. Maybe there's a bench close by. That'd be good. That way we can get a good hard reset going. I'm down for that. If this is like one of the run away from and then run back, I've never had any luck doing it that way. But I'd be willing to try it again. It's just my problem with that is like the alpha doesn't show up. And so I was like, is this even resetting? What's up, Weedle? Okay, we got area 12 over here. We're up on the rooftops. I know Eevee shows up there. See, there's a Pidgeotto. Man, I think I might have missed it. I don't want to go down there. So let's go back and then see if we can go up this way. Puppy. Good job. Okay, what's... I might be missing it on the right hand side. Understood. Necrotio. Yo! It has been a while. It has been a minute, my friend. Hello, hello. Welcome to the chat, Necrotio. Okay, I'm gonna jump. I hope this is the right way. So far, no Riolu. On a call with friends, though. Dang, dude. All right. Don't forget, we're your friends here, too. But good. I'm glad you're spending time with friends. I'm glad to see you in the chat. It is awesome to once again have you here. Delibird. I'm trying to find Riolu on the rooftops near Area 12. We followed most of the instructions pretty well. I think I just might have gone the wrong way. Or maybe this is just not a good day for Riolu to show up. So it could be one of those things, but it looks like it's sunny. Yeah. So Riolu should be showing up. Okay. I'm ready. Look at all these full babies. Maybe I should stop running so that I can help Part God give me directions. There was a shiny. Did I miss it? Let's go back. We got a shiny Bellsprout. Is that what you were talking about? Oh, Fletchling that ran away. Hey, you know what? I think I'm okay with that. It's starting to rain. I think I'll have to bench reset for sun so that I can see Riolu when he's ready. Oh, it's sunny still. Okay. The sun is getting low though. Okay. Let's cross this ice bridge. I must have been talking over the noise, the shiny noise. I'm sorry, dude. But thanks for spotting that. And I'm totally good with Fletchling taken off. I guess it wants to replenish itself because QLF took a shiny Fletchling out of the goodness of his heart. But I definitely didn't hear the shiny noise, so... Oh, there's Riolu. Is there a bench? A Dedenne too? That's sick. Dude, I wish there was a bench like right here. I see Riolu. So, I see that we're gonna have to reset there. There's gotta be a better way to get here. So, maybe there's a bench. Here, let's head over. Here, wait, stop. Yeah, I think we found it. We found Riolu. Just need to find a good bench or something to, I mean, I guess I could reset the game there, but maybe there's a bench somewhere. Oh, there's a bench down there. Huh. There's some benches right here. Is that gonna be close enough? Right, that's where Riolu is showing up. Let's go to this bench and look at Riolu. Hey, where's my pin? All right, let's go stand where Riolu is standing, and then we'll come back here. I should be able to make it over there. This is an interesting spot. I don't think I've been here before, but yeah, this isn't too bad. Yeah, let's just make sure. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm gonna drop a pin. We got Riolu, and then going over to this bench. I'm pretty sure we're close enough. Okay, yeah, I think so too. I'm just double checking. Sorry, man, I got your message a little bit after closer to when I started heading over there. So boom, 45. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so let's get the sunshine. We'll check on our Riolu. This is a good spot. I think the other one was a good spot too, so maybe we could switch it up just to change up some of the shinies showing up around here. But dude, let's go for about 10 minutes, and then I think I'm gonna go head off stream. Unless you want to go for a little bit longer than that, let me know. But yeah, let's reset here. Hopefully we can get a shiny female Riolu. I'm sorry that took so long to find the spot. I didn't know about this one, but seems like a perfect spot. Here, I'll take this pin down. Oh, it's cloudy. Okay. I know. Last time I shiny hunted Riolu, the pin was like right in front of Riolu, and so he wasn't like I wasn't able to see it because the pin was just like blocking him. So, but yeah, he wasn't showing up shiny at that point anyway. So we learned our lesson, I think, and this looks like it's a little bit closer than the other one, so this is a pretty good spot. And I'm thinking about it too. I don't know, like I think I'd prefer the other spot that we were at because when it's raining, Gumi shows up there, and so it'd be nice to get that shiny hunt out of the way. So I definitely will be going back to that other spot in Rouge Sector 4. That's something I think would be like a heaven sent to knock out, because otherwise it's going to be a real pain in the butt to shiny hunt that Gumi. Yeah, I don't. It hasn't rained here yet, so we don't know. I don't know if Gumi is going to show up here. gonna spin it in 5 minutes. Let's get it. Let's get that Riolu, baby. That'd be crazy. That would be an insane. I don't know if I'd accept a 5-minute shiny hunt, but the challenge that you gave is to find a female Riolu, and I accept your challenge, because that means there's more chances to find male shiny Riolus, and I'll take it. But I definitely want to go back to that other area because Gumi's there, and if we're looking for just female Riolu, the days that it's raining, when we reset rain, I want to be able to find that shiny Gumi. This spot's okay though. I mean, there's Flabébés. It looks like Ghastly shows up at night, which we have plenty of we've had plenty of Haunters, and I know I've had the full shiny set of Gengar's evolution line. So for the like live decks, I do need to get some Gumis, and that's gonna be a pain in the butt. So. The Croceo. Sorry I missed that shiny Fletchling. We've had pretty good luck with shinies today. We got that Bellsprout just now. We had another Eevee. Super cool. We got a Kangaskhan, which is awesome. We got a grip of Kangaskhan's. Kangaskhan. And then we got Furfrou. That was a quick one. So yeah, it's been a pretty hefty shiny stream. I can't wait to get back to Area 19 to go and get Drampa, which motivates me to get this female Riolu as fast as possible, because I do want to get to shiny hunting Dratini finally. I'm so excited to get Dratini, but we have a challenge, so we're gonna take that on, and we're gonna go after this female Riolu. So Park God, once we have the female Riolu, she's gonna be all yours. Am I right though about the Miku thing? You wanted is that, I don't know if that was right. I was just guessing. Oops. Okay. Right on. Okay. I'm with it. I'm all about this. I need to learn more about that character. I've been recently getting into anime. Oh, it's too bad QLF isn't here, because I finished Steins Gate, and man, that I think as far as animes go, it takes on like a psychological thriller. Did a really good job with like, there is a point in the story that subverts the story into focusing on something else, but it starts off and ends really well with that storyline. But the character is lovable. The main character is lovable. All the side characters definitely, you know, I think as their characters build, they grow on you. But the like the MacGuffin, right? The time machine. it's a really interesting plot thread. And so it's interesting to see how that plays out. Plus, like, the paranoia type thing that he's like pretending to have is interesting, which kind of ends up playing out to be almost realistic. And I'd imagine that if you theorize about it, it could be because of the time shenanigans, how like he splits into different timelines and stuff like that on different time threads. There could be, you know, like maybe the reason behind the initial mad scientist's paranoia phone calls where he's not talking to anybody. Some of that could play into like his mind going through time and being you know, being on different timelines like at the same time or something along those lines. There could be a theory. I think you could theorize that maybe something like that is happening. What it shows is that he's just eccentric and that like he's just, you know, playing a role, and he really doesn't seem like they want the character to be like, no, he doesn't really know what he's doing. But, and that's, that character plays into that really well, is that he doesn't know what he's doing. But, however, like, it could be said that, like, because of the time hijinks in that show and how there's different time threads, like, that is something that could be messing with his mind, and that might be why he does those fake phone calls and stuff like that. Like, maybe. But yeah, I have enjoyed it. I think I've definitely, like, in comparison to like 2B Hero X, not as good of a show, but a very good show. It's not a bad show, you know, like, I like getting into anime. I just started watching Hunter x Hunter, and I love the characters so far. Like, that did so far has done a really good job of introducing the characters. Each one has their own, you know, personalities and things to love about them. So Hunter x Hunter, I'm just starting. There's 120 something episodes, so that's probably going to take me a while to get through. And I'm okay with that. I'll watch it probably as I go to sleep or something along those lines. I know I need to do a lot more in Pokemon Legends ZA off screen, and I probably should focus on that. But I was given this list, and so I watched 2B Hero X and finished that. I watched Demon Slayer, and I even saw the Infinity Castle in theaters, which like I've talked about this a little bit, but Demon Slayer, the show is great. The things that tie it together and make it so great are the soundtrack. I like the theme of Tanjiro's, like, he himself is just wholesome as a character, and that hasn't ever dwindled or teetered, and so I really that really makes, for me, the show a lot better. Like, the values in that show are very transparent, and so they theme a lot of the show's themes on values, which very cool. Like, I love that. But yeah, that soundtrack is it kicks, like, it's killer. The third anime on this list is Steins Gate. I enjoyed it. The music did not hit. And so I think you need to have a good soundtrack if you're gonna have like a banger. For me, music didn't hit, but the eccentric character, I think the side characters actually made that show for me more so than the main character. Gosh, I can't even remember. I tried remembering his name because he kept saying it. It was so fucking apparent in that show. Like, I remembered it for a period of time, but I stopped watching it yesterday, and I don't remember it now. Like, because now I'm remembering Leo something, Kata. I'm trying to remember all the characters for Hunter x Hunter, and I just met the kid with the white hair. I don't know his name yet, but those characters' names are more memorable to me so far because of their personalities, the way that they're written so far. Like, there's so far, to me, the writing seems to be good in Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, so far, I've been enjoying that. I did enjoy Steins Gate, and I liked the thriller aspect of it, like the you know, it's got a story that has a man. How do I describe it? The story in Steins Gate is complex. That's one good way to say that. The MacGuffin of the time machine makes the thread of each character's still doing. I think we're gonna call it soon, but I figured I'd give a quick review of this anime, the animes that I've been watching, because what I was getting at is that I don't know Miku very well, but I'm feeling okay. I'd say at tops we'll go another 9 minutes, but I gotta watch God of High School, I gotta watch ReZero, I gotta watch Sidecheck, and then I gotta watch Rate. So those are the rest of the animes on my list, and I'm not sure where Miku is from. Miku had something, but whatever that is, I think I should watch it just because Mega Lucario Z is coming out. And I want to be on board with what everybody's talking about. So should probably know who she is. So yeah, that was the point of that. Sorry. Went off on a bit of a tangent just to get some of this resetting out of the way. But yeah, not 5 minutes, unfortunately. I'm trying to give this Riolu a good shot. Hopefully we can get it done this episode, but I'm glad you're in the Discord, because when I do finally get a shiny, I'll let you know. I don't imagine the first one's going to be female, so we're going to have to go a while to get the rare female, because I think I can look it up to, like, Riolu's chances of being female. I don't think it's 50-50. I don't think so. Let me double check. Ooh, alpha, that'd be awesome. Go, go, go. Riolu, Sarah B. Ooh, the odds of getting a female is 11.86%. And so getting a shiny female, when females show up at 11.86%, is going to be wild. That's going to be a shot in the dark. I remember that Riolu is male forward, but the female, that's going to be getting a shiny female. That's going to be man, we'll be super lucky to get it quickly if that happens. Okay. Let's give this 5 more minutes just to give it a solid, thorough, rest of the stream. I didn't want to give up on. It took us a while to get here. I wanted to give some of these resets a good chance. So let's finish this 6 minutes out, and I think we'll call it. But again, Part God, I'm gonna work on this as I can. I need to prioritize today. I'm gonna Father Elmo. Oh my gosh, you're back. 12.5. I just looked it up on Cerebi. It's 11.89 or 11.8 is Riolu's female rate. So that's gonna be tough. But Father Elmo, welcome to the chat and welcome back. So I know Cerebi's a pretty credible source. I would stake that they're fairly correct. I'll look it up on Bulbapedia too, just to check that out. or join the hunt. I don't know. I'll definitely. This is the challenge. I'm taking it on. I'll absolutely get a female Riolu, and like I said, I'll work on it as I can. I can't promise that I'll dedicate every stream to that challenge because I do want to get Drampa, and next on my pecking list is Dratini, and I'd like to have a Dratini. This stream, this channel, we're gonna do a collaboration stream where we are going to race to get 500 battles knocked out, and so with 500 battles that we have to do, I'd like to have a Dragonite with extreme speed. So I was hoping to get Drampa and knock that out, and then I was gonna shiny hunt Dratini and have that for the race. So I was Pokemon database and it says 12.5. Okay, right on. Well, pretty close. We're within a percentage. That's still very rare, especially for a shiny female Riolu is going to be less than that. So, but okay, cool. Very cool. I know Cerebi will kind of pull you into a Pokemon on different generations too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I was hoping to get a Dragonite before that race. I do have a Lucario, but it'd be nice to have those like stronger stats, like the bigger base attack stat on like Dragonite. And plus, I would love to have a shiny that can Mega Evolve, like obviously. So that'd be great. If you guys haven't finished your Mable's research, and if it's the battles that are keeping you from finishing up Mable's research, I'd like to extend an invite to knock out 500 battles to race to the shiny charm from Mable's research, because I know the 3 people that are contestants now are going to be at 500 battles left on Mable's research, and then we're going to be racing to try and get there. I'm not at that. I'm not at like a point of desperation right now. I mean, I'd like to do the shiny hunt. I'm not at a point where like, oh man, I need this. So I appreciate it, Father Elmo. Thank you so much for offering. But that's so cool. Is that something you're offering? Can I send people your way to collect on your cloned Dratinis? Your alpha Dratini? So if you're trying to give those away or you need help, I'll send them your way. But for now, if I get desperate, I'll definitely try and hit you up, because I'll take help when I feel like I need help. Absolutely. But I would like to at least give the hunt a chance. Knock it out and wait for 5 minutes? Oh, is that what you were saying? Knock it out and wait for 5 minutes. For it to respawn, and then just do the reset at the Riolu? Yeah, yeah, we could do that. To soft reset the switch. That way it's sunny every day. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I mean, hey, to each their own. I'm good. I'll for now, I would like to give the hunt, a chance for myself, but yeah, if I can't find it at all, and like, man, this Dratini is never gonna show up. take 4 hours to, like, you know, get the Riolu to show up this way. Well, it's the end of the stream anyway. Maybe next time we'll knock it out and just do the resets for during the day. I kind of like doing it this way. You know, I guess you're right. It works that way anyway. You can get a chance to get an alpha and for it to show up shiny. I know when I hunted Fennekin that way, where I soft reset the switch. I had no luck. Like, and I see the difference though. Like, Riolu shows up only during the daytime, so that makes it a little bit of a harder bargain to say do the bench method. I think you're right though. Let's next time we do a Riolu hunt for this challenge, we're gonna do a soft reset for the switch. And like I said, when I can, I will be working on this in the background. Really do hours of PvP for first or second place for like 3% for one ball. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yo, Park Guard. This is purely for my. I appreciate the offer. You don't have to give that up, dude. Thank you though. Like whatever you have to throw away. Once we have your female Riolu, just give me something that you can throw away. That's awesome. A Shalfa, yo, that's awesome. Thank you, but let's all I'm here for is just to help out, you know. This is a good challenge. I love it, and that makes me happy. So okay, this stream, we're at 2 hours and 33 minutes, so I'm gonna end this stream. Again, Part Guard, I'm gonna work on this challenge as I can, off stream and on stream. So until we get your shiny female Riolu, we will be taking on this challenge. So thank you for issuing the challenge. I'm so happy to be doing a challenge again. This is cool. But Father Elmo, dude, I've missed you, man. I've missed you being here. That's awesome. Necrotio, thanks for hanging out in the background. Shout out to Ladiesman. Shout out to QLF. Shout out to Andelin for being here again. It's been so long since we've seen you. And shout out to 1C3 for popping in. Man, it's been like a blast from the past with a lot of you guys, so I really appreciate being here. I put a couple of links in here. Let me see if I can do it again. Yeah, this is our Discord server. So if you guys want to join the Discord server, I usually post good morning and talk throughout the day. And I give you a heads up on when I'm going to be starting streams, because I'm not like on a strict schedule at this point. So that's a good spot to hang out with the crew and have a good spot for, you know, some chill vibes and people doing a bunch of stuff. So you're welcome to go there. But I'm going to call it a stream here. Thank you so much for being here. We had a really successful shiny hunt today. We got another Eevee. We got another Furfrou and a Kangaskhan. We got a Bellsprout. And I think we must have missed a Fletchling. And I think we got something else. But yeah, it was such a good shiny hunt today. But now we are challenged to get this female shiny Riolu, which is awesome because this is training Riolu. We're here for it. Tomorrow, next time we'll do a different shiny hunting method where we're closer to Riolu and we're resetting the switch over and over. That way we can keep it daytime. So, okay guys, I'm gonna hide out. Thank you for being here. Thanks for joining the Discord. I will look forward to seeing you guys on the next stream. And I hope you have an awesome night. And don't forget to level up. Have a good one.